if I was to predict, besides myself, you and Soblow.
All right. Well, hell, I like it. So let's go ahead and get to the reason why we're all here today. I think you're, who you're going to be keeping for here for the D10 season's kind of obvious. He was a complete juggernaut last year. He won MVP of the NFL. Fortunately, he didn't do much for you wins losses wise last year. But why don't we go ahead and make it official? Your keeper, Coach Will.
Oh, it's none other than Adrian Peterson all day. Got to go with him. He's a horse. He had a great season last year. I think it's nothing but I'm looking forward to. Do I expect 2,000 yards again this season? I think that's a little unrealistic, in setting expectations. But I still feel solid season coming his way, and it's definitely going to be great having having a solid running back leading the team again this year.
Well, we'll see if all day can lead you to the promised land. Coach Will, thanks you for your time there, and good luck to the Rockdale Senators this year, and we will see you at the draft.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks again, Commish.
Wow, Bob. Coach Will certainly seems like he has just so much excitement, energy, and vigor here for this season. You might be onto something here.
I think so. With
your pickup going all the way to the championship.
With Purple Jesus, as he has been known.
All day, Major and Peterson is one.
Always has a chance.
Hell of a model American.
Always has a chance.
So, Bob, what should we do next?
I think we should kick it over to Hong Kong Cavalier Camp and see who Matt Whiffen is keeping.
Thanks, Bubba. I'm here with Coach Matt Whiffen of the Hong Kong Cavaliers, and Coach, I just want to say thank you for not only being here today, but thanks for being who you are.
Oh, thanks. That's sweet. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here.
Good. I'm happy to interview you.
Yeah, I'm happy to be interviewed by you.
Good.
That's good.
Good times here. Good times. Now, you finished. You know what I'm going to say?
Yes.
5-10 for 3 seasons in a row.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Sure. I'm sorry.
3 seasons in a row, 5-10, and then last year you did it. You did it.
I did it.
6 wins. You went 6-9. Congratulations. Is that a victory? Are you happy about that? Are you disappointed? Enlighten us.
You know what it is? It's beige. It's stale. I'm not happy about it, but it's better. I don't have to deal with the 5-10 stigma that I've had for the last 3 years. It's an improvement.
Baby steps.
So I got some good wins and some bad wins and some close losses. I mean, that one, the beginning of the year, the one with Phil really stung.
Yeah, it was a tie, right? We won. That was.
It's because I invested in players, so my bench just kept me. So I mean, it could have been 7 and 8, but either way, it's stale.
Okay. All right. Good answer.
Thank you.
Again, you look good.
Oh, thanks.
Sure. Let's see. I'm not going to lie to you, Coach. I'm not here to lie to you today. There have been a good amount of coaches in this very show here on this Jube's Family Restaurant Dynasty 10-Keeper Selection Show that have been poking fun a little bit of you.
Sure.
I'm not me personally, but there have been other coaches. They've been ribbing you a little bit, throwing a little insult or two your way. It's probably not even done. I'm sure there'll be coaches after this interview that you'll see that will make fun of you. Do you think this is the season that you will kind of maybe turn things around a little bit and maybe prove your worth here in the Dynasty?
I do. This is a big year for me. I mean, last year was more of a I got to stop being 5-10. And this one is I got to have Bubba and I'm sure Zach and I'm sure the other assholes shitting on
There's
me.
a lot of assholes.
Yeah, shitting on me. Like, it's a funny joke. Like, well, Whiffen sucks. But this is the year that it won't be funny anymore, right? Because I'll prove them wrong. Okay, yeah, you can do that too. No, it won't be sad.
Okay.
It'll be an old joke. It'll be a stale joke.
Right.
Is what we're
like
going
the
for.
joke that has run its course. It's not funny anymore.
Right. Then they look sad doing these jokes.
Right.
It was pathetic.
Right. You're going to twirl it around on them.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha. It's a smart one too.
Thanks.
Dynasty Bowl 10. Let's go ahead and look into our little imaginary crystal ball, if we shall. Let's go ahead and just assume, for whatever reason, hypothetically, that the Hong Kong Cavaliers don't make it to the Dynasty Bowl. Maybe you will, but if you don't make it there, what two teams do you foresee getting there?
If it's not me, again, I foresee a Dynasty. I don't know if it would be a record or not, but I foresee Jay Young, just the accumulation of picks he has.
Sure.
Oh boy. Good for a lot of picks.
Yeah, accumulation.
And now that he's in my division,
Right.
the new switch.
Yep.
I think that's definitely going to hurt. It's going to hurt our chances because of how many picks he has.
Right.
And I think in the other division, I got to go with Chris again.
Sure.
He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He had a lot of good talent, a lot of good trades in mid-season, not even at the deadline.
Right.
So,
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna go with
so
those
a
two.
possible VA.
Well, unless he was shitting on me during this whole thing. If he has, he can go fuck himself.
Okay, I don't think he did.
Oh, you're
I
cool.
think he did. So yeah.
Go for it.
See, VIP on Swole versus Yellow Peril,
Yeah.
possible Dynasty Bowl 10 matchup. That should be interesting if that occurs. So let's get to the reason why we're here, Coach. I think we all know, you made what I thought was a very good trade, during the off season with Coach Christini, the aforementioned reigning champion. Let's go ahead and just make the announcement. Hong Kong Cavaliers, Jube's Family Restaurant, Dynasty 10 keeper. Who's it going to be? Go.
It's got to be Doug Martin. It's not going to be Black Doug Martin.
Oh.
That's extremely racist. I think he's happy to be on this team now. We're about diversity and not bigotry, so it's going to work out.
Now, Doug Martin obviously had a really good rookie season last year. He went on and helped VIP on Swole win the Dynasty Bowl last year. Are you, expecting him to have, an even better sophomore season? Top 5 fantasy player are you looking for? What are you looking at for Mr. Martin?
Definitely looking top 5.
Yeah.
I think he had that one great game, but I think he's improving. I think Blount leaving, and I think they know who they are now, and their offensive line's back. I'm expecting good things.
Great. And my last question for you, Coach, is we have just so much going on here in the Dynasty, so much fun, so much wonderful things happening. Besides just managing your team, obviously, what's one of the more, what are you looking forward to the most here in Dynasty 10? What thing you really can't wait to happen or to do?
It's just the interaction with everybody.
Sure.
We're not a big group of friends like the Sandlot. Growing up, I think a lot of us hate each other too, especially in the off season. But during the season, it's fun. You get to interact with people. You can pretend you like people.
Right.
And like just the conversations you have and interactions and transactions that occur through the interaction.
A lot of actions.
Yeah.
A lot of actions.
I like
going on.
action.
Sure. And if interaction is the thing you're looking forward to, one of the things in the Dynasty podcast that we'll be doing is having a little bit more fun and interaction between the coaches. We'll get to that in one of our first shows. We'll explain that a little bit more, but that's something you can look forward to.
Great.
Well, thank you, Coach Matt Whiffen.
Sure, this has been pleasant.
This has been really, really just
Nice.
subtle.
Yeah.
Nice and subtle, nice and calm and relaxing interview we just had. So I wish you good luck. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the draft,
Definitely.
as always.
You as well.
And I'd like to kick this over to Bubba, who I believe is standing by with Coach Phil Tamulus of Pig News.
Thanks, Eric. I'm here with Coach Phil Tamulus of the Pig News. Coach, thanks for being with us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Coach, you're one of the 3 founding members of the Dynasty. This is the Dynasty's 10th year. This is obviously your 10th year.
Yeah.
What types of changes have you seen, maybe for the good or for the bad, or how has the Dynasty evolved in your 10 years?
Pretty much stayed the same the whole time. There's been no podcasts. There's podcasts in the original D1.
Oh, really?
I'm lying here. I'm lying off my ass.
So podcasts.
No podcasts.
The awesome podcast.
What we're doing here.
Ooh, the
Never
keeper
happened.
interview.
Never
the keeper
happened.
interview. That's
Never
true.
happened.
What about just like the members of the league? How about the members of the league?
Oh, fantastic addition to the league. No more phone guy. No more guys like Lemon Town or Jimmy Town or whatever his brother's name was.
Crackers. Wasn't there a Clarky's Crackers or something?
We're still not sure about his race. We're just key in the Dynasty. You gotta make fun of the guy's race.
Even when I joined, there was a few questionable characters, but now we have a good group of guys
Great
now,
guys.
and we all have fun, and a couple of guys that. But
We won't talk about that.
yeah. Anyway, Coach, last year you returned to the playoffs after a 3 or 4 year drought. There, you were elected to the Era 1 Hall of Fame, and then went through a little bit of a drought. What was different between last year and maybe the previous few years?
Simple equation of drafting better players.